And I was just like, dude, it's different. But all this shit, like the sacrifices, and when your motivation runs low, your discipline take over, all that shit that he was teaching us and instilling in us in the fabric of who we were as competitors, I saw it in real time in the best player on the planet. I was like, this dude is different. And, you know, every city we went in, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, he had high schools rented out to go shoot, like fresh from the airport, take him to a place where he can get his shots up till 4 in the morning. Then he comes in the hotel, and he never missed a film session. And it was just, I saw it at a different level. And I was just like, bro, he's different.
What's wild is that you talk about signing for 100 M's, and you hear blackout. A lot of people thinking like, I'm going to party.
Yeah.
Blackout.
People used to quit their job.
You know what I mean? Like,
what up?
I'm gonna black out tonight. You know what I mean? But he's talking about blacking out the next morning.
Did y'all feel like y'all can win that championship against Kobe? No?
Yeah, we did. Because during the season, we actually were beating them.
I remember, you know, playing against Kobe, man. Kobe used to talk trash, but it's hard to kind of go back and forth with him, not only because he shoot a lot, but he making the motherfuckers.
Bad motherfucker.
And you don't get that many attempts.
No, not even close. I mean, everyone knows how fucking good you are, but you mentally attack people too. You do your little Kobe shit where you're elbowing and grabbing, knocking them, elbowing me right here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Everything out of me. Everything. I caught a dunk tip, he elbowing me. I'm just like, what the fuck? And I'm the one getting fouled. I'm the one getting teased. So it just came to over here, but like, man, fuck it. I might have to fight this dude. You know what I mean? Like, fuck basketball, fuck everything.
We was in San Antonio. This is my second time.
So I finally got a post up on him. You know what I mean? I got the ball on the post. I'm backing him down. You know, I'm looking at him like, I'm a little nigga. And I'm finna, you know, that's how I'm looking at him. Hit him with the shoulder. I turn around to shoot it. He just
Hit my whole arm.
wow, whole arm off, right? The referee, I'm on the baseline. The referee right there. So I turn and look at the referee.
The referee's right there. Don't call nothing.
Kobe takes off with the ball. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm talking to the referee, arguing with him.
I'm in a full argument with the ref, but I'm guarding you at the same time.
And as I'm talking to the ref, Kobe is saying something to me, like, you better pay attention. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that.
And so you start telling me, you better pay attention, motherfucker. You better pay attention.
So as I'm talking to the referee, Kobe shoots like 10 feet from the three-point line.
So I'm arguing with the ref, trying to listen to you. You shoot the motherfucker from the logo.
Net, and gives me a little smirk, like look at me, and then the referee look at me like.
Then the referee give me the same little look like, I'm like, so look, this one made it worse.
Like he on Kobe's side, you know what I'm saying? Kobe just run down the court just talking to me like I'm a kid, and
Then pop sub me right out.
Of course he
I'm
did.
like, oh shit. He go up at 60, now I can't get my get back.
next thing you know, Pop just subbed me out the game. So I'm on the sideline looking like I was just a bump, you know what I mean? Like Kobe, one thing about Kobe, he gonna talk to you and he gonna get every shot. And you're not gonna get the same amount of attempts as him.
Hey man, I just try to fuck with y'all as much as possible. So I knew if y'all, y'all coaches, Pop, Gundy, man, you fucking coaches crazy, man. They're awesome, but they're crazy.
Yeah.
In a little, they, like
Different way, yeah.
Yeah. So I just tried to do what I could to take you guys out of the game. You know.
What he gonna do to you? And he'll tell you before he do it.
And he'll still do it.
Yeah, let them come in and guard me. Yeah, they do a much better job than these two guys.
First it was Bruce Bowen, then me, then somebody else. He's just knocking us all off.
And then you wait, and then you roast them. And
Yeah.
then you guys over there like, what the fuck am I doing over here?
Going up against Kobe in the finals, any good stories or memories of that he was doing?
He was just blowing away. First of all, I was geeked out that he didn't even know my name. I was like, when he said, "What's up, big baby?" I fucking damn near fainted. I was like, God damn, Kobe know me. You know what I mean?
You know everybody he play against, dog.
That's crazy. I didn't even know he knew my name. So playing against him was great, man, because he's just a competitor.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I think the most special part about him is when I was guarding Paul Gasol, like, I couldn't translate the.
Oh, he's speaking a different language.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, you really speaking that shit? That's unfair. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking to you, I'm like, Paul, what'd he say? He's like, oh, I don't know, like, just bullshitting me. But, he was a special player, man. He's a super, super special player. And I was, glad to play against him,
Hey, yo, I'm training. Where you at? And Smush didn't come. You don't drop whatever you're doing for this? Yeah. I don't respect you anymore. When he had like this thing against you, when he challenged you, when he put out a challenge, you didn't accept it. From there, he don't respect you.
Now you and Mike is cool.
Mike who?
MJ.
Oh, indeed.
What's the conversation like? Have you ever went to him, to Mike Jordan, and said, man, What type of advice did you went to him before? And what did he provide for you?
So I went to Mike early in my career. And I was just, I was a nigga from B-More, man, who just knew how to go get it. Like I was just green, but I knew how to go get it. And for him to sign me at 19 years old to represent his brand, I was the first signature athlete under the Jordan brand.
But you was that nigga coming out of Syracuse.
So when I signed with him, I knew he had my back. For him to take that chance with me, I knew he had my back. I was having a hard time with like certain players in the game, certain situations in the game, figuring out how to beat certain defenses. And I went to MJ with that. I went to spend 2 weeks, a week and a half with MJ in Chicago. We trained every morning, 6 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. But it was more the conversations that we had. The way he broke film down to me. Like, I ain't know how to watch film. He broke it down to me. Watch it like this, do that. Why would you do it? Questioning me. Then he was like, taught me really how to break down the art of scoring the basketball. And I'm like, man, I already know how to put the ball in. That's what I do. But he was like, nah, I'm gonna give you the mental part of it. Listen, he said, how much you want to average? He said, you average about 28 right now. I said, yeah. He said, here's the easy way to go get it. 7 points a quarter, right? He said, break down 7 points in a quarter. That's 2 layups, maybe a 3, a layup, 2 free throws, a 3. You might get hot 1 quarter. You might have 11, 12, 13 1 quarter. Now the second quarter you can pace. As long as you get your 14 in 2 quarters.
Right.
So I'm like, that nigga gets broke. That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about that in the games. That next season, I averaged almost 30.
Right.
But I'm thinking about like what he's telling me. Like I ain't got to go get it as much as I really want to go get it.
Right.
As fast as I want to go.
Right.
You just slow the game down.
Right.
And that was probably the best advice that he's ever gave me.
Y'all ever had any competition talk where Mike was like,
you can't have
you know how to barbecue chicken.
You can't argue with that man. Like you just can't. It's impossible.
Did you ever see it like Mike if he was?
But he know how hard. Like he know it's certain of us.
Yeah.
You know that we go back at him. Like we'll talk our shit to him.
Right.
But then he gets to start talking about winning and you know what I'm saying, rings and shit. That's
Right.
that's his defense mechanism.
Right.
Throw your ring. Come on, Mike.
Right.
But what's the example of something you done said to Mike? Like, yeah, I'd have cooked your ass.
He was
back
too
then.
small. Like
You told
we
him
just,
that?
we talk shit. He told me he done made me run around the game. I was out of shape, shit like that. You out of shape, man. You don't get tired chasing me. He used to say shit like that. He was just, I told him, man, you too small. You was light.
Right.
You light the ass, man. You light the ass, bro.